What sort of costs can we expect for people in long-term care?
It varies really, depending on how poorly the people are. Some people are just a bit old and creaky, they just need residential care. In the Midlands, for example, you'd probably be talking about £700 a week. For somebody needing residential care where their needs are greater, you're probably talking £1,000 a week. If somebody's getting towards the end of their life, they may actually qualify for continuing health care, where the NHS may pick up the full cost of care.
What are some of the boundaries for people paying for their own care or having support from the local authority?
Okay, when somebody goes into care, there is what's called a means tested assessment done. And what that means is the local authority will want to know what assets you've got. Do you own a home, for example? Do you have savings? Do you have ISAs? Do you own national savings? Do you have premium bonds? Do you have investment bonds? They'll want to know how much money you've got. And as a rough rule of thumb, if you've got more than $23,250 in your own assets, then you have to pay for your care yourself, pay for it 100%. And this can come as a really nasty shock, because were told, that the government would look after you from cradle to grave back in the 1940s, and that persists to this day. Fortunately, the reality is that most people who go into care end up funding it themselves.
Why do some people get their care fees paid, whereas other people have to pay all of the cost of care?
Well, the reason behind that is twofold. Firstly, if somebody's really poorly, they can get continuing health care, which is funded by the NHS. An example of that was my sister. My sister suffered from something called schizophrenia, and she was sectioned under the Mental Health Act, and therefore all her care was paid for by the NHS, and she was actually in care for about 16 years, so a huge bill was potentially avoided. The second type of person who gets care paid for them is paid by the local authorities, people with assets under $14,250. If you haven't got the money, the local authority can't make you pay out of your capital, but they will always take your income, except for about £24 a week.
This question forms part of a larger discussion between solicitors, financial advisors and care advice specialists in relation to retirement planning.
For a free initial consultation on long-term care, please contact us at PSA.